Waking up your neighborhood with what's happening. It's Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Happy Monday. Welcome to Hometown Today and the month of July. It's all happening so fast. It feels like summer is just flying by, and what a perfect summer day we have to enjoy today. A lot of sunshine, few clouds here and there throughout Dodge County, but sunshine that we will soak in and appreciate. We're at 64 right now as we make our way to a high in the low to mid 70s. Hometown Today live from the Slumberland Furniture Studios and also the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. So you can do that at dailydodge.com, of course, by clicking on the Daily Dodge TV tab. And you can also subscribe to the Daily Dodge TV YouTube channel, which is super easy to do. And when you do that, be sure that you click on the notifications icon so you get those notifications and you're not missing any of the fun here in the Daily Dodge TV studios. Amy Hudson here alongside a lot of friends and neighbors that you can't see yet, but soon we will welcome friends and neighbors from the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. BDACT is celebrating its 50th year of Telltale Productions. So this morning we are looking forward to shining a spotlight on Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. We'll be welcoming director Andrew Estravig and castmates. We have AJ with us this morning along with Everly and Colton. So we'll hear about their roles and what we can look forward to when the show opens up next Wednesday, July 10th. Our friend Diana Ogle with Park Village Shopping Center will also be checking in this hour to share an update. Tom Ballweg with Ballweg Implement, if he's back. He was on vacation last week. We'll hear from Tom shortly after 10, and then we will be off to the Garden. The Seipel Summer Series Concerts in the Garden continues. This is a wonderful music series that is free Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. at the Seipel Center for the Arts right there in the Garden on North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. So we'll welcome Philip Seipel to the show along with musician Brady Lee. He'll also be joining us in the 10 o'clock hour. Hometown Today brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam and presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more. This is Hometown Today and your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, making sure you don't miss what's happening in your hometown. It's Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Amy Hudson here with you in the Slumberland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios for Hometown Today. And if you have yet to pick up your auction item from the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon, please know that today and tomorrow are your days to make your way to 100 Bill McCullum Way and pick up those items between 8:30 and 4:30 both today and tomorrow. And thank you again sincerely for your support for the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. We still have dollars coming in from some events that are still wrapping up and have recently wrapped up. So it was an amazing year for those dollars coming in. So we can help those 16 Dodge County nonprofit organizations that do great work with kids and families. So thank you very much. All right, we have a big show here today on Hometown Today. The Daily Dodge TV studio is full of new friends and neighbors, and we are shining a spotlight on Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's their new show, which is a special show. So there's a couple things going on here with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. They are celebrating, the theater as a whole, 60 years of incredible productions. And with what we'll be talking about today and the spotlight that we are shining on Finding Nemo Jr., this whole series, Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Telltale Productions, is celebrating its 50th year. This is really, really wonderful news to share, and I'm so excited to introduce our guests here today. We have Andrew Esterveg with us, the director. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
And thank you for coming in for the show and bringing some of the castmates. We're going to be switching out some guests throughout our conversation here this morning. But next to Andrew, we have Everly. Good morning.
Good morning.
How old are you, Everly?
I'm 11.
11. And what character are you playing in Finding Nemo Jr.?
I'm playing Dory.
All right, so we're just going to keep swimming. We're going to swim through our conversation here today. We also have AJ with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
How old are you, and what will you be doing on stage? What's your character for Finding Nemo Jr.?
I'm 9 years old, and I will be playing Marlin.
Ooh, big stuff. And even though you can't see him, Colton, even if you want to pop out in front of the camera right now and just say, "Hello, I'm Colton."
Over here.
Colton, how old are you, and what role will you be playing in Finding Nemo Jr.?
I am 9 years old, and I'm playing Nemo.
Oh my goodness. So we've got the superstars here with us today. Thanks to each of you for getting up early during summer vacation to join us. The show opens next Wednesday, July 10th. It will be running through July 13th, and we'll share all the specifics about the performances and, of course, how folks can get those tickets for Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. But first, we want to get to know you guys and hear about the series. And Andrew, how you guys landed on this show, Finding Nemo Jr., as part of BDACT's Telltale Theater production. So let's start there.
So this is my fifth year doing shows with the Telltale 3rd through 5th grade. We usually do shows from a publisher called Beat by Beat Press, which has shows that are designed for ages 3rd to 5th grade. Okay. They're about 60 minutes. They're original shows, and they're very well done. Last year we did Tut Tut. We've done The Claw. We did the Most Epic Birthday Party Ever. So those are great shows for this age. But we felt for the 50th anniversary, we wanted to do something a little bit bigger. So we decided to do a junior show. Okay. And a junior show is from another publisher called MTI. And those are shows that are normally bigger. They're usually original shows that are done on Broadway. For instance, you could have an Annie Jr. or Guys and Dolls Jr. So we decided we wanted to do something bigger, so we chose something like Finding Nemo, which we thought would get a big group of kids that want to join and also have a nice big audience for us as well.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit harder of a show for us. Junior shows are usually for middle school schools that do them. But we felt since we were doing something special for the summer and we bring in a lot of really talented kids that we could do it for this age.
That's really wonderful and a big decision to make a decision like that.
Yeah.
And thank you for explaining that, because I was really wondering, like, how does How does the junior come into
Yes.
play? I wasn't sure how that worked. And congratulations on your 5th year of being involved
Thanks.
with the Telltale Productions. You're welcome. And I also want to thank Emily. She is, part of the marketing team at
Yep.
Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, and she does such a wonderful job of making sure that we do have the opportunity to shine a spotlight on the many shows that happen
Yes.
at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. And she also shared with me that you're the vocal music director at Wayland Academy.
I am. Yep.
How long have you been doing that for?
6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just finished my 6th year. My wife and I teach there. My wife is the piano teacher there, and our children live on campus with us. And we do dorm duty and all that fun stuff at Wayland.
That is really fantastic. And you guys, Wayland just recently hosted a big golf outing, like the Big
Yes.
Red Classic. How did that go?
It went very well, from what I heard. Yeah, it went great. They had a lot great attendance. I'm not a golfer, so I wasn't there, but I heard it went very, very well.
So we can't always assume things. Actually, that gets us in a little bit of trouble when we make those assumptions. But I can't imagine anyone not have seen Finding Nemo. It is such a fun movie, and so I'm interested to get to know each of you, the castmates that are with us today, AJ, Everly, and Colton. So we'll start with you, Everly. You are playing the role of Dory, and is this your first production?
Well, for the summer it is, but when I was last year for 4th grade, I think it was called Folktales. It was during school time, so that's when I also did it too.
Okay, and how did you hear about this production coming together at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, and were you excited right away and felt like it was something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I was really excited because, first of all, the movie, of course, and I also heard it from all around town for what I've heard from people.
Yeah, and we'll come back to you for more of those details because I really do want to know how you get into Dory's character. It's such a fun, quirky character. AJ, you are Marlin. This is a huge role, mister, and I know you're ready for it, so I'm not even going to ask, are you ready? Because it's what you do when you prepare for a show. Is this your first production? And if not, share with us when you first got interested in doing shows and being involved in the theater.
This is my second production, actually, and I first got involved with theater when I joined Tut Tut
Okay.
last year. Yeah.
What gets you really excited about being a part of a show? What do you look forward to?
Probably like the friends you meet,
Yeah.
and like the acting experience.
Is Finding Nemo one of your favorite movies?
One of them.
One of
it's
them?
up there.
And Nemo, Colton, he's on the other side of Andrew. Do you want to share the microphone just for a couple of minutes here, Colton? So you are going into 4th grade?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is big. Is this your first show?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, and you're Nemo. How are you feeling about everything?
Excited and really happy that I'm Nemo.
Absolutely. Congratulations to each of you on landing your roles. How did you hear about this opportunity at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater? And did you know right away, Colton, that it was something that you wanted to try out for?
So I knew right away that I wanted to try out because my brother Graydon did it. He was on the radio last year, and I just really wanted to do it. And I figured out because my mom goes on Facebook and all that stuff. And then she told me that, oh, the play that you're gonna do is Finding Nemo Jr. So I'm like, ooh, I want to try out.
Oh, good
So
for
then,
you.
yeah, I did. And then I got Nemo.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. So let's hear the overview of the story. So, these are, 3 of the biggest characters in the show and characters that people know and love between Marlin, Dory, and Nemo. So what adventures? Is it similar to the storyline in the movie, or are there new adventures? Tell us about the story.
So for me personally, I feel like it's pretty similar, and well, Andy, he probably wants to do it as similar to the movie. So I think it's pretty similar.
Okay.
Because just got to keep on swimming.
That's right, Dory. We're talking this morning with castmates and the director for Finding Nemo Jr. It is an upcoming show at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater that is part of the Telltale production series. And we'll continue our conversation with our guests. We have director Andrew Estervig here with us this morning. AJ, who is playing the role of Marlin. Everly, who is just going to keep swimming. She is Dory. And Colton, who is Nemo. Hometown Today brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam, and presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor, and so much more, where right now it's a huge deal for you. 12 months interest-free on all of the flooring, every piece of it at Professional Floor Covering. So you can take 12 months interest-free to take it all in, get it taken care of, and really any type of flooring that you're looking to upgrade in your home, whether it's LVP, maybe it's porcelain tile, vinyl, carpeting. Randy and the team at Professional Floor Covering take the time to listen to what it is you're envisioning and then how that's going to work for you. So head over to the showroom at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam and have that in-store consultation, and know that they'll do free in-home measures for you along with quotes and work with you every step of the way. Quality materials and superior installation. Professional Floor Covering Your Floor, and so much more. This is Hometown Stay on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Grab your
Hey neighbor, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor, and so much more. and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. Amy Hudson here with you in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. Brewers wrapped up their series at home yesterday against the Cubbies with a huge win, a 7-1 win, and I learned a new baseball term. Let me know if you guys have ever heard this term before, salami. So
I never
the
heard of
Brewers have been hitting a lot of grand slams recently, which is super exciting. And my husband was like, "Oh, they got another salami." And I'm like, "Are you making that up?" Like, I never heard of that before. But it's a thing. So they open up a series on the road tonight against the Rockies. So, of course, we'll have all the action here for you on your home for Milwaukee Brewers baseball. Pre-game show hits at 7:05 with the first pitch being tossed out at 7:30. I love it when we have a studio full of friends and neighbors, and that is exactly what is happening this morning here on Hometown Today as we welcome guests from Beaver Dam Area Community Theater from their Telltale production series, and we're focusing on Finding Nemo Jr. It is the new show that will get set to open next Wednesday, July 10th. It will run through the 13th, and this is such a special series because it really focuses on getting our area youth engaged. The Telltale production series is special for kids completing grades 3 through 5. And this morning we have with us Andrew Estervig, who is the director of Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. And we have the big shots. The stars of the show are with us this morning. We have AJ, who is Marlin, Everly, who is Dory, and Colton, who is Nemo. And I made a note as Andrew was sharing earlier what grades you guys are going into. So AJ, you're entering 5th grade. Everly, you're going into the 6th grade. Is that middle school for you?
Yes.
Okay. And Colton, you'll be entering the 4th grade. You guys are busy. I mean, this is a commitment to be in any show, but then to be so generous with your time and talent to commit to those rehearsals, during the summer and everything that goes in to getting ready for that first night. So let's talk about the storyline. I had asked Andrew off mic, I was like, I have a silly question. And then he assured me it's not so silly because I asked if there is music in the show. So tell us about the story. What will our familiar friends, Marlin, Dory, and Nemo be up to in this production?
So the junior show is based on the show that was actually in Disney World. That was running for a very long time in Disney World, and it's based on the movie. So the story is just the movie itself. But it does have music. So it's original music by actually the composers who did music for Frozen and Frozen's the one I can remember, but very famous composers. And the music's great, and the music just adds to the story that we already know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nemo just, like many kids growing up and even some adults, we can take on the world. And, when our parents try to tell us those things, or someone who really does have our best interests at heart, sometimes we feel like we're a little bit more grown up and we don't have to listen to that. Gets Nemo in some trouble sometimes.
Yep. Yeah. It's a great story. Great. It's teaching the kids a great thing as well.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you guys enjoy the most about your characters? And Colton, let's start with you since you are playing the role of Nemo.
So I have a lucky fin.
That's right, I forgot about Nemo's lucky fin.
So I don't know if I'm gonna have a small fin in the play.
Okay.
But and I also like singing in it because I have 3 solos.
Oh wow.
Where's my dad? Not my dad. That's my dad.
All about dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nemo and Marlin are pretty tight. And I really did forget about the lucky fin. And that's one of the reasons why Marlin, his dad, is always kind of hovering over him. How is it being Nemo's dad?
It's good, I think.
Is it challenging at all because he is so full of adventure and so much energy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have songs that you get to sing too? Because Nemo has 3 big solos, and they all have to do with Marlin, his dad.
I don't have like an entire song that I sing by myself, but like lots of songs that have solos in and like lines in. I'm also like lots of lines in general.
When did rehearsal start? And let's talk about the rest of the cast, because so much goes into even the most modest production.
Oh yeah. Rehearsal started June 3rd, so they only have about 6 weeks to put on the show.
Wow.
Where again, if this was a middle school show, you'd probably have 2 or 3 months. So we're jamming everything in 2 hours a day for 6 weeks. So it's a lot of work for them, and a lot of work at home as well, trying to learn lines and everything. But we have 51 in the cast, which is the biggest cast I've done. It's huge.
Wow.
Now, I have heard stories of some of the older shows have had 100 in the cast. I'm not sure. Judy Pierce would always tell me about that one. I have heard that number has increased once in a while, Judy, but that's okay. But yeah, 51 is really very big, which is awesome. A lot of kids involved, and we have lots of parts. Most of the cast has 2 different parts. Some of them are moonfish. If you remember the moonfish from the show, they're the ones that point the directions. They're all shiny and they make different shapes. We have the jellyfish. We have the turtles have their own very fun song. The sharks have their own very fun song. So they get to meet a lot of people on the way, just like in the movie.
I'm having all these flashes as you're sharing that, because I forgot about the sharks.
Yep.
You know, they're kind of scary at first, and then they turn out to be big
Exactly.
teddy bears.
They sing a song called "Fish Are Friends, Not Food."
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the turtles have "Go with the Flow," which is a great song.
So mellow,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they literally go with the
Yeah.
flow. We're not going to get uptight or upset about anything.
Yep.
You just got to ride that wave.
Yep, and we have the seagulls that make a visit, so it's a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, Everly, you're playing the role of Dory. How do you go about embracing that character, and what has this been like for you becoming Dory and getting ready for opening night?
Well, for getting ready for opening night, I just felt like, well, you got to get this attitude, how you got to act like it's the actual play. And yeah, that's just how I get my attitude or get quirky or bubbly. And yeah.
Has there been anything that's been challenging for you as far as becoming Dory?
Yeah, so number one, trying to remember the lines, but when I got more into the play, I can kind of remember my lines, of course, and for me and Marlon, when we're talking, I can just try and remember my lines, and try and go with the lines too. And then my second thing is probably just, again, getting into the attitude.
So how would you describe Dory's attitude when you get into her attitude? Because when I think of her, she's always just so, it's like happy oblivion. Like she's just happy about everything.
Yeah, so I feel like, so for my dance moves that I need to do for choreography, in the play, I just basically need to do leaps, do arabesques all the time, basically, and just do air turns, everything, because she just is very jumpy.
Well, and I'm wondering
So-
if we've seen some of those jumps for folks that are enjoying our conversation on Daily Dodge TV. We have been running some, I don't know if it's B-roll ninja. I don't have your video term for it, but we've been running some of the footage from your rehearsals and some of the glances backstage. I saw a lot of folks look like they were working on costumes and some set designs, and yeah, there's a lot of dancing right now that we're seeing from some of the rehearsals. Tell us about the sets and the costume designs.
Yeah, we have a lot of people who are involved in these shows. Judy Pierce is our producer. She's involved with finding all the volunteers. We also have Ronnie, who is our choreographer, who does a ton of work with these kids. But then we have tons of parent volunteers. This is really a community effort. There's no way that this can happen without them. So the parents are really helping to put the sets together. There's some pictures right now on the YouTube page of them building the sets, making costumes. There's 51 people in the show, but there's actually 90 costumes that they have to put together. And they, as you can see from the set pieces, they don't go halfway. I mean, I was telling them, keep it simple. We've only got 6 weeks. Like, oh no, we're gonna. So they're going amazing with these sets. We have a huge volcano that's being brought in today.
Oh my goodness!
For the aquatic scene, or for the scene where they're inside the fish tank. But it's amazing what these parents are doing to help out with. But they also help out with makeup. They also help out with props. We have lots of great props, and then also backstage things, helping out with ticket sales. Everything that goes into the production is parents. So we thank them a ton.
I really love everything that you just said there, Andrew, and especially about it being a real community effort,
Yes.
because that is what it takes. This is going to be a wonderful production. Our guests this morning are with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, specifically the Telltale Theater production series. We have Andrew Estervig with us, who's the director for their upcoming show, Disney's Finding Nemo Jr., which will hit the stage opening night next Wednesday, July 10th. We also have three of the stars of the show with us here this morning. AJ, who's playing the role of Marlin, Everly, who is Dory, and Colton, who is Nemo. We will continue our conversation and definitely make sure we let you know how you can get your tickets for this. Do you want to do that right now before we go to
Sure.
break?
Tickets you can get at BDACT.org. That's BDACT.org. The show is next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We also have a matinee on Friday, and tickets are $5 for kids and $10 for adults.
Excellent. We'll soon check in with Diana Ogle from Park Village Shopping Center. She'll share an update on all the happenings over there. Tom Ballweg will check in with us shortly after 10 o'clock, and then we'll be joined by Brady Lee and Philip Seipel in the 10 o'clock hour to talk about the Seipel Summer Series Concerts in the Garden. Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor Covering, Your Floor, and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful, historic downtown Beaver Dam. It was really nice to talk with Sandy from McKinstry's last Friday. They were always so busy, and they continue to get in really cool things for your home from the High Point Market. So I know that Sandy and the team are going to be busy Friday afternoon, part of the weekend, getting new things out onto the floor for you. And right now, you have a chance to take advantage of their summer special, their summer bonus coupon sale, where you can save $200 off of your purchase of $2,500 or more, $100 off any purchase between $1,600 and $2,499, $50 off any purchase between $900 and $1,599, and $25 off your purchase between $500 and $899. This is good through July 6th. Please know that they will be closed on the 4th of July holiday. McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful, historic downtown Beaver Dam. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering. You're listening to Hometown Today on the 5,000 watt flamethrower on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Amy Hudson here with you live in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. You can click on that Daily Dodge TV tab right there and poof, like magic, there's the live stream. You can also subscribe to the Daily Dodge TV channel on YouTube. And when you do that, please remember to click the notifications icon so you get all the updates so you don't miss all the cool happenings in the Daily Dodge TV studio, one of which is happening right now as we're joined by members of Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Telltale Theater production of Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. So we will continue our conversation with director Andrew Estervig and the big stars of the show, AJ, Everly, and Colton. We'll make sure that you know how to get your tickets. The show opens up in a little over a week next Wednesday, July 10th. Next hour, we'll be heading to the Garden as we welcome Brady Lee and Philip Seipel, and we shine a spotlight on the Seipel Summer Series Concerts in the Garden, a wonderful free music series for you to enjoy Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock at the Seipel Center for Music and the Arts right here in Beaver Dam. This lady just has a way of brightening up any day. Diana Ogle with Park Village Shopping Center joining us now on Hometown Today. Good morning. Happy Monday, Diana.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy July 1st. Holy moly.
I know. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's July 1st already. The summer is flying by. Are you okay with this? Are you handling the transition into July okay so far?
So far, so good. It's only 9:45. I'm good.
Well, I know what.
It's all good.
Yeah, you can easily cure that with some great iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and then just treat yourself to some ice cream. That always makes transitions easier when you're surrounded by your favorites.
Absolutely. Ice cream anytime. We were at a birthday party over the weekend, and someone said something about pizza for breakfast. I go, sure. They go, cold pizza? I said, absolutely. I'll eat cold pizza for breakfast. It don't matter to me. There's a food group in there somewhere. I'm sure. Hey, listen, did you know that, since this is July 1st, we got 3 days until the 4th of July.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? And your celebration central is Park Village Shopping Center. Piggly Wiggly has your all-American food for you. They've got ribs on sale. They got T-bone steaks on sale. They got seedless watermelons on sale. Peaches, nectarines. Wait till you hear this. Aunt M's potato salad.
Oh, I love that. I would eat that for breakfast.
I would too. They've got apple pie. You can't get much more American than that. So, when you're planning your 4th of July event, one-stop shop, baby. That's it.
Oh my goodness, I love that. It makes it easy. Thank you so much, Diana. Making things easy, it's good. Park Village Shopping Center, Diana Ogle. We love and appreciate you. Make it a great day.
Absolutely. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. I love it when she calls into the show. Do you guys like ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Have
definitely.
you been to the Baskin Robbins?
Yes. So delicious.
Wow, you might have to get some Baskin
might
Robbins
have
for
to,
the
yeah.
after
Might
show
have to.
parties.
You should go to Baskin Robbins after the show.
Yes.
All right, well,
Fit all of
Your parents are here, so they can take it. It's good. That's good.
This morning here on Hometown Today, we're having a good time with our guests from Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Telltale Theater production of Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. Now, this series, Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Telltale Theater Productions, is celebrating 50 years this year, and the theater overall. I almost popped Marlon in the head there when I was talking with
Yeah.
my hands. Sorry
Don't
about
hurt
that. Are
Marlon.
you doing okay? All right.
Yeah.
Beaver Dam Area Community Theater is celebrating 60 years. That's really incredible. And congratulations again to each of you for being a part of Finding Nemo Jr. And Andrew, how are you feeling about how everything is coming together before the show opens?
It's coming together. It's
Good.
it's always, around this time you're starting to get nervous, but we did our first kind of run through of the show the last couple days here, and it went really well. Today is our first real run through. And then we really only have 5 rehearsals left before the show begins. So
Wow.
it's very quick how they do this, and they do a great job. It's going to be awesome.
Did you hear those big sighs, like when you talked about 5 more run-throughs
Yeah.
but before opening night? You
Yeah.
kids have this. Joining
Yeah.
us here this morning is Andrew Estervig. He is the director for Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. And we have the big stars here with us this morning too. AJ, who is playing the role of Marlin, Everly, who is Dory, and Colton, Who is Nemo? Let's talk about some of your favorite parts of the show. Like Colton, what are you excited about as far as one of the many things that you'll be doing on stage during Finding Nemo Jr.?
So, when I'm in the tank gang part, it's really exciting because there's a lot of props in it, and like, when like a main character is like doing like I don't know how to explain it. Like
you can picture it all in your head right now.
yeah, but like I
you?
can't say it.
I get it. It's hard to express when you're so used to being in character, I'm sure, at this moment in time and thinking about everything that you're going to be doing on stage.
Kind of
That's
like,
a lot.
when like a bad guy is like chasing the main character and they're trying to fix something.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that when I have to jam the filter with the little pebble.
Okay, you did a great job of explaining that. I totally get that now. Yeah, that's a big feat to be accomplished. How about for you, Everly, Dory?
My favorite part of the play is probably while dancing and singing, because my sport I do is dance, so then I can already like dance and sing, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, you've really got that. You get to bring all your talents into play there. How about you, AJ, with Marlon? What do you love most about your character, and what scene are you looking forward to during the show?
My favorite part is probably the singing, and the scene that I'm looking forward to the most, I think, is the shark scene.
Oh, okay. There are a couple of shark scenes in the movie that I remember. Is this the one where they're kind of scared that they think the shark is going to get them? Or is it one of the happier shark scenes?
Like, the shark, like all shark scenes in a whole.
Oh, you just love the
Yeah.
sharks. All right. Have you ever seen the Sharknado movie series? Just kidding. I've not even either. I'm a grown-up. We're joined here this morning with part of the cast and the director for Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Telltale Theater production of Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. This series, the Telltale series, Andrew, is special. Why don't you talk about why it's different and why it's so important?
The community theater in Beaver Dam is very strong, and it's been strong for years. I grew up in Sun Prairie, who also has a very strong program as well. But Beaver Dam, the fact that they own their own theater and that they have so many things happening all the time is amazing. And one of the important aspects of that is the Telltale production, because that gets kids involved who are now hopefully going to continue into middle school, and which we have a show coming up, a week after Finding Nemo. They're doing Grease, and then continue into high school, which just wrapped up Anastasia, and then hopefully continue as adults. So we're really trying to get these kids involved for a lifelong activity. And then it also brings in tons of parents who may not be involved either. So Telltale is just an awesome way to get people involved from the community.
Absolutely.
And then hopefully enjoy it and then continue into the adult productions we have throughout the year.
And just knowing that this is the 50th season for Telltale is just, it's such an accomplishment and really speaks to the dedication of the talent that we have throughout Dodge County in this area. It's really impressive, and when you talked about Anastasia just wrapping up, we'll soon be enjoying Finding Nemo Jr., and then the production of Grease, which is also part of the Telltale, but for students in different grade levels. The fun really doesn't stop at Beaver Dam Area
No, and then
Community Theater.
even after Grease, we have Seussical, which is our main stage production, which involves kids through adults. And then we go into the fall season. I mean, that stage is used a ton. I mean, they just wrapped up Anastasia, so they just struck the set yesterday, and we're going to be putting up our sets the next couple days.
Wow.
And then when we're done, Grease will set up right away for their show. It's amazing how much use that stage gets.
Yeah, and we're so appreciative of everyone's time this morning. Thank you again for being here, and also again to Emily, who's part of the marketing team at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, for the footage that she sent. It was really cool to see some of the clips from rehearsal when we had that that glance backstage when we got to see people working on all the costumes and working on the props. There's so many different ways that people have a chance to be involved with a production. It's not always all about being on stage.
No.
And when you had shared earlier that this is a really large cast, 51?
51, yep.
51 cast members.
And it's great because the show offers a lot of opportunities for kids. We have 38 speaking roles.
Oh my goodness.
Now a lot of them are 1 or 2 lines, but it gives a chance for kids to get experience being and talking on stage. And we have 25 solos that they at least get to do maybe 1 line solo. And then even if they don't have a speaking line or solo, we still have tons of chorus parts. They all have their unique part, of whether they're a jellyfish or a moonfish or a turtle, they all get to be something. It's just a great show to have this large of a cast for.
It's Andrew Estervig. He is the director for Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Telltale Theater production of Disney's Finding Nemo Jr. The show opens next Wednesday, July 10th, and it will be running through July 13th. Easy for folks to get their tickets. Andrew, how do people do that?
Yep, they just go to BDACT, that's BDACT, BDACT.org, and they can click on the Finding Nemo banner, and they can order their tickets online. They can also purchase them at the box office Tuesdays and Thursdays, right at the Beaver Dam Fine Arts Center, and then they can also buy them when they arrive for the show. But we are hoping we get close to a sellout, so you might want to buy them early.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so disappointing when you're looking forward to seeing a show and you didn't get your tickets on time, and now it's all sold out.
And it is also reserved seating, too, so you want to get those good seats while you can.
Yeah, it's important to do that, and really affordable for people to get those tickets.
It is. It's $5 for students, $10 for adults. We want to make sure that people can come.
I have seen the movie Finding Nemo a lot because my girls really enjoyed that when they were smaller. And for people that are not familiar with the storyline, you guys are immersed in the storyline. You are living and breathing the storyline of Finding Nemo. But Nemo finds himself in a lot of adventures. And why is that? How do these adventures start?
So basically, at the start, me and Marlon are getting, mad at each other because we're, I want to go play. No, we have to check if this is where we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I want to go at the drop-off. No, you can't be anywhere near here.
Drop-off is dangerous.
Yes. So, then I get mad at Marlon because, I want to go everywhere in the ocean, and then I swim away, and then I get caught by a net, and then I get that. I go with the tank gang into the tank.
I love that tank gang. And Andrew, you were sharing earlier that there's a volcano that is arriving today.
Just like in the show. Yep. One thing we were sad about is there is no dentist office and there is no what was her name? Darla. Thank you. My daughter's over here. Thank you, Darla. Yeah, she's not a part of it, but they actually.
Oh, she was the girl with the bracelet.
Yes,
to shake the fish in the bay.
Yep. They did have to cut some things, and they cut that part. But they're in a big aquarium, and they're in a little tank in the aquarium. So everything else is the same, though.
Okay, good. I can't remember the first time Nemo and Dory meet. What is that like? How does that happen?
Well, after Colton gets caught by the net, he screams Nemo.
Yeah.
He's trying to yell for him to come back, and then I'm just over here dancing and saying la la la.
Yeah.
And then I crash into him, and that's just how our adventure starts for trying to get him back.
It's a big adventure. Yeah. Anything else that you would like to add, Marlon, about this adventure?
Not really.
Not really. For folks that are enjoying the stream on Daily Dodge TV, AJ is playing the role of Marlon. Hold your right arm up, if you would, please. So he has a cast on, and I love the orange color. Orange is one of my favorite colors. And you suffered this injury just a couple of days before school let out. You've had quite the summer then, kicking it off with an injury. You broke your wrist. Is that what happened when you fell in school?
Yeah.
Has that been troublesome during rehearsals, or you've just kept swimming and it's not a big deal at all?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
And when do you get that off?
Opening night.
Oh, all right. There'll be lots to celebrate then. Before the show, and then you all go out to Baskin Robbins after the show. Just kidding, of course. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We have a couple minutes left. What else would you like to share, any of you?
I think the big thing about this show is just the cast itself is fantastic. Everyone in the cast are doing a great job, whether they're Nemo, Marlin, or Dory, or whether they're a jellyfish and a seagull. They're all doing an awesome job, and they're all extremely important to the show. Without any of them, the show would not be what it is today. So we appreciate all of them. They're doing a great job. And then we also have some high school students who are helping out backstage, who were in Anastasia, and they're also helping us out. So they have a busy, busy summer. We have our tech people doing lights and sound, which are doing a great job. We have Judy and Ronnie, who are, our producer and choreographer, who have been working really, really hard. And then we have all the behind-the-scenes people at the BDACT who do a great job, David and Kim. And then, of course, all the parents and the friends who are helping us out as well. So it is, like I said before, it is a community event that takes many, many people to put on. And it's going to be a great show, and we encourage everyone to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Opening night is next week, July 10th. The show will run through the 13th. It is Disney's Finding Nemo Jr., and it really is going to be a wonderful show for people to enjoy. Part of the 50th season of Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Tell-a-Tale Theater production, as the theater itself celebrates 60 years. Again, easy for you to get your tickets to enjoy Finding Nemo Jr. Ticket prices are $5, $10. You can get those online at BDACT.org. You can go right to the theater, to the box office to get them there. And don't wait. You mentioned, Andrew, that it's reserved seating.
Yep.
And we don't want people to miss out because it's a hot ticket. It's a hot show, you guys. Are you ready?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so.
They will be. They'll be there.
Well, AJ, Everly, and Colton, thank you again for coming in for the show today, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're very welcome. It was wonderful to meet each of you. And Andrew, thank you so much for being with us. And good luck. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
And get your tickets. Beaver Dam Area Community Theater's Tell-a-Tale Theater production of Disney's Finding Nemo. Again, opening next week, July 10th, and running through the 13th. Next hour, we will welcome Brady Lee and Philip Seipel as we talk about the Seipel Summer Series, Concerts in the Garden. This is a wonderful series, Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, absolutely free for folks to enjoy. And we'll also check in with Tom Ballweg from Ballweg Implement here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.